let's get this show on the road then. So I'm already halfway through a game of Magic because I wasn't waiting for you, to be honest.
Oh yeah, no, that makes sense. I wouldn't wait for me. What time did you? What time did you finish? You and Anthony finish up?
We got kicked out.
Oh wow! So would that have been at 3 a.m.?
Yeah, 3 a.m.
Ah, because what time did I leave? About
It's pretty late.
1:30.
1:30, yeah.
Wow. So you guys probably got another pint or two in.
Yeah, I think we got 2 more in.
Jesus. How are you, how are you on the walk back? I was pretty drunk.
I wasn't too bad actually. I was all right.
I don't know. I don't know why. It just kind of. I don't think I was a pint up on you guys or anything. It just hit. Oh no! I suppose I got. I had. No, you'd had a couple of drinks before you came out, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah. It's at the meal.
Yeah, I had like 2 or 3 pints with Mark before you arrived, I think, but maybe 2. Ah, I think I'm just a lightweight these days. He says as he sips his White Russian.
It's a White Russian.
We just got a bunch of our old kitchen stuff out of Em's parents' garage yesterday, and with that came loads of booze. And I was like, "Oh, I've got milk, vodka, and Kahlua, and together that makes a White Russian, which is like my favorite drink."
Nice.
It's just basically like a coffee milkshake. It tastes like, but with a kick.
I don't like coffee, so
Not for you then.
not for
Yeah,
me.
Smith's much the same. I wonder if it's overexposure to computers or something. Messes with your genes.
Maybe that's
And
what it is.
otherwise, I've been playing loads of Red Dead today, but I won't bore you with that because I know you're not the biggest fan.
I don't mind it. Let's just kill one of those. No, I don't mind people talking about Red Dead. I mean, there's a lot of love for the game out there, and I just, personally, I don't get it.
Share it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't really play any Rockstar games at all, though, do you?
Not
I mean,
really, no.
See, I wouldn't kill you to play GTA or anything like that, but for some reason, just that open worldness with the Wild West swing just really works for me. So yeah, I'm just kind of like living my life really strangely for a game because I sat down and played poker in it for like an hour today. just sitting at a poker table, chucking cards and betting. I was like, oh, actually, I've been doing this for ages and I've only made like $4 in game. It's like such a huge waste of time. But I enjoyed it, and that's the main point.
What is this guy doing? What? I don't understand what this guy's doing. Why is he doing it? He's got a trick. Yeah, he's got a trick. That was bad. Let's get this out. So how much do you know about the rules of Magic? Do you understand what is going on here?
No, not especially. I mean, do you... I'm not seeing huge descriptions on the cards like I would expect, but...
If you hover over them, they zoom.
I just tried that, and I don't know why I tried that.
Nice. Nice.
Oh dear, the brain's not quite quite there yet.
Right, so...
Okay, I've been having a very chill day. It's just been, you know, sitting in front of the TV, just gaming.
So that... So the goal is to kill your opponent. So my opponent has 3 life left.
Right, hang on. So let me see what I might be able to remember in my brain, and then you can fill me in. So, although is this worthy banter for the stream actually
I don't know.
for the
Well,
recording?
it depends if you care about what's going on or if you just
No,
want
oh
to.
no, I do. Because did you want to do a bit of this in this recording, or did you want to go
Yeah,
straight
I
to the
mean,
other game?
I wouldn't mind at least like opening some packs and then having a little chat. But
Okay, well let's do a mini on Magic anyway, because
yeah,
I think it's very much in keeping with uh the kind of games that you stream.
yeah. Oh god, this guy's about to kill me with my own fucking minions. Right. You can block that. You can block. He's tapped out though. That's gonna be 4, 6 damage. So I'm gonna be on 2. Ooh. I get my Phoenix back. I think I've won. So if I just do combat.
Are you
Yeah.
playing against a real person?
Yeah, it's a real person. He gave up when he realised I'd done it.
Oh, has he just quit?
He's just quit. Yeah.
Fair. Okay, well you just let me know when you get the recording going.
Well, it's been going since you joined the stream, so welcome.
Oh, extra fabulous times. Always do
Um,
this to me. Hello, all you lovely people. We've got an extra special episode of Roids, Bonds, and Docs today. Special because I went to the cinema on Wednesday and missed the usual one. But I'm here now, and we're playing. Has this got a name other than Magic the Gathering?
it's Magic the Gathering Arena.
Arena.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that addition.
So
Okay. So we can just
I've been,
Arena.
I've been saving up my packs.
Ah, this is the thing you said you were excited about.
I am excited about this. So you click on this and you open them up, and it shows you what you've got. So we got
Oh,
some
and the lighting on the packet, it's even like a real one.
absolutely.
I really appreciate that they bothered to do that because I remember the excitement still when I was a kid of getting my hands on a pack of Pokemon cards and it's like, are there any shinies? Did I get a Charizard?
Yeah, it is always good. So this time we got an Arclight Phoenix as our rare.
Ooh,
Is
do you
that-
always get a rare?
You always get at least one rare, but I think that's actually a mythic. It's like one step higher than rare.
Right, okay.
So,
And you know it's rare because in the middle that thing has got a gold.
yeah. So
It's
I've
a
got,
golden
yeah, I've got some commons here at the bottom, and
symbol.
then I've got 2 uncommons. One uncommon wild card, which you can trade in for any uncommon card.
Okay, that's pretty
So
cool.
it's gonna we keep opening these. Ooh, that is a good card.
How many of these packs have you got?
I had 8 Ravnica packs and 10 core packs.
Oh wow, okay.
I've been
So you've
saving them up.
Oh,
Ooh, that's a good card. We might be
so
able
yeah,
to do something.
we were talking before about the rules and stuff like that, and I'm just wondering how much I can remember. So, am I right that your health pool is like 20?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. And basically, you put creatures out, and a very basic way to describe it is you put creatures out on the field that have on the left-hand side attack damage, on the right-hand side defense,
Yep.
and abilities aside, because I know there's loads of special stuff. If you use all of your creatures or specific creatures to attack the other side, you basically will hit them directly for the damage that goes over the top of the defense they've got.
No, so a blocked creature won't do any damage to your opponent. So
A blocked creature.
So your opponent can pick which creatures they have control of.
Right.
Can
So
block which attacking
if you've
creature.
if you've got a 2/2 and a 2/2, and he's got a 1/3 and a 2/3, he can block, or 2 2/3s and 1/1/1. he won't use the 1/1
No.
because there'll be a spill of damage.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
if he uses a 2/3 to block a 2/2, he'll kill the 2/2, and his 2/3 will live.
Oh, all right, and they actually get killed if you
Yeah.
deal enough damage. Right, okay. And what's the thing about tapping again? You use a creature and then it gets tapped?
Yeah, so whenever you use a land or a creature or something to do something, if it's got the tap symbol, like there's one on this guild gate, I'll hover over this, you'll see it in a few seconds. It's a land, so it works like a normal land, but it's got the tap symbol, and you can add red or white mana.
What's the tap symbol then?
It's the little circle with a
Oh,
kind of
yeah, I
curvy
see
arrow.
it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, the little, like almost like somebody started the recycling symbol and gave up.
Yeah. And I'd like to point out as well that we just opened a card called Hypothesism.
Hypothesism.
Sizzle.
Oh, that's good. I like that. Have they got the? I take it this is pretty much the exact cards that are in existence in the real game.
They are, yes. It's up to date with the.
Cool. So some of these will have the funny quotes at the bottom.
Yeah.
I seem to remember that there was I had a dwarf back when I actually tried it.
Yeah.
Card, and it just said dwarves, and whatever they did, they were like, it was like a 2 attack, 4 defense, something like that.
Do you know what? Actually, looking at it, they don't have the flavor text, and I've only just noticed that.
The flavor text.
Yeah, the bit that you were talking about.
Oh, like gives you a bit of insight into it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame. I always enjoyed that. But yeah, the dwarf one I remember seeing said dwarves, colon, hard as stone but twice as stubborn. Just that really stuck with me. I thought it was such a wonderful way of summarizing a creature.
I have to admit, I really love the art in this. Like, look at this goblin locksmith.
Oh yeah, they've got he's smashing his way through. He just doesn't care. Why is he listening and looking?
Oh wow, look at that.
Now, I take it they must have a bunch of different artists that they employ.
Yeah, they do. It's got the artist name in the bottom left corner.
Oh, okay.
So we've got another Hypothesism.
Is it a good card? Isn't it saying right?
It's all right actually.
So
Draw 2 cards. You may then discard a non-land card. When you do, deal 4 damage to target creature. So you get 2 cards, and you deal 4 damage to a creature, but you have to discard a card. And it's only 5 mana. It's pretty good.
From what I remember, so there's basically there's more or less fire types, water types, forest types. I think there's like a neutral and a dark. Are there any others?
Yeah. So the types of land are islands, plains. So islands are blue, plains are white. You've got mountains, which are red, forests.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which obviously are green, and swamps, which are black.
Right. Okay. And have they ever, built on that? Are there any more? Or
No, that's it. It's still the same.
I suppose that's enough to play with, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
I'm getting a lot of
For
good
example,
red and blue here. This is quite good.
How many unique blue cards would there be? Like individual blue cards?
In each set, there'd be, I don't know, quite a few.
Are we thinking many dozens or hundreds?
A couple of dozen in each block.
Okay.
I've just opened a Resplendent Angel, which is actually amazing.
I have to totally lost and Bone to Ash are giving me the fear, big style.
Totally lost.
Yeah, look at that little guy. What is it, like a fish man?
Just surrounded by boots of people walking. Oh, the poor fish man.
I know, right, I see, yeah, it's just like in a crowd, doesn't know where to go.
That Bone to Ash is pretty good. Look at that. So counter a target creature spell. So if somebody plays a creature spell and you're like, you know what, I really don't want to deal with that, you just play Bone to Ash. And instead of it ever landing on the battlefield and you have to deal with it, you just put it straight in the graveyard.
Right, okay.
And then you draw a card.
Oh, and the drawing the card's nice as well, so
Yeah.
I mean it's
It,
useful in its own right.
yeah, it replaces itself.
How many so in a typical game, oh, in the last one, how much of each well or power sources or whatever they're called did you have? I know there's probably a proper name for it. Actually, what kind of colours are you playing with? I didn't even think to check. Are you?
I was playing red and black because my daily missions are red and black based.
Oh right, okay.
I got quite lucky in that they were matching.
Yes, yes.
What a weird card. You may play land cards from your graveyard.
Hello, Brawl Bash Ogre. You just got a black and red.
Yeah.
Silver. So is that kind of like rare?
It's not too rare. I think I've
It's like
already got 3 of
medium.
these, so this would be the 4th one I need because you can only have 4 in a deck.
Right.
Particular.
Was there a limit as well on how many gold cards or whatever you could have? Or
Nope, you can put as many as you want in, but that's not necessarily a good way of doing it.
Because they might just cost a shed load more to put
Or
on
they
the
might,
field,
yeah,
so you're not...
or maybe they don't have. Maybe they don't have the synergies and stuff that you need.
Yeah. I mean,
you need to build it balanced.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, in my opinion, a great house should have I don't know, a PlayStation 4 in it, but ultimately you can't build an entire house out of them, right?
Yeah. So these core set ones aren't as interesting, but they're all right. Charge counter.
So these 2 different packets that you're opening then, are these completely different versions of the game and you wouldn't mix cards?
You can mix cards. Any block in the last 3 or 4 releases is legal to play in standard.
Ooh.
We've got 3 of these guys now, the Demon of Catastrophes.
Look at that.
He's
Look
a
at that
massive
Minotaur guy. What's going on with him?
That is a very expensive card for what it does.
I'm not even looking at the costs.
Detection
So that
tower.
one, right, Psychic Symbiont.
Yeah.
So it's got 4, then water, then swamp. So is that 4 of each?
So that's 4 of any colour, and 1 blue, and 1 black.
Oh, right, okay.
So the earliest you'll ever be able to play this is turn 6, unless you've got some weird tricks up your sleeve, and you were lucky in your land draw. So this is kind of a late game
card.
But it costs 6 to cast, but it's only a 3/3, so it's not.
Is its ability? It's flying. Flying's good, right? Because that means you can attack the health direct. Is that correct?
Yeah. So it can't be blocked except by creatures with flying or reach.
Right. Okay.
So other flying creatures can block it, and
when it enters the battlefield, target opponent discards a card, and you draw a card. I mean, that's not. It's not worth it. Powerful, is it?
It's not worth it for 6 mana, is it? The detection tower's interesting, but there's a dwarven priestlet.
What colour is he?
He's white.
He's white. Oh, I thought the dwarves were always red. I don't know why.
I think a lot of dwarves are red. Got another Brawl Bash ogre, so I think that's the 5th one of those.
The aviation pioneer looks particularly pleased with what they've accomplished.
Isareth the Awakener.
Sovereign's Bite. He knows he's been bit, doesn't he?
He felt it.
Oh wow! Look at the oracle. Oh yeah, this is such a delight to look at.
I know the art's just amazing.
Well, what's with that legendary creature human? Is it witch? I assume.
It's a wizard.
Oh, wizard. Why didn't they fit it all on?
It doesn't. It just doesn't fit. If you hover over it, though, it pops up in the top corner. Yeah, so
Alright.
it's a really interesting card actually, Isareth. Whenever Isareth attacks, you may pay X. When you do, return target creature card with a mana cost of X from your graveyard to the battlefield. But you have to put a corpse counter on it, and when it dies, you exile it instead of putting it back in the graveyard.
So it's gone for good.
Yeah, so it's gone for good. But anything that dies, you could just bring them back with Isareth, but you have to keep attacking with her, which means your opponent can just block and kill her, unless you've got ways to protect her. It's a really interesting card. I like it.
And she's not too expensive, really.
Yeah, only three. 3/3 for 3 is really good. Mystic Archaeologist. He's alright. So that's it. That's all of our packs.
Do they have any like really? Do they have any really ridiculous ones? Like I don't know.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
something that only costs 2, and it's like a 6/6, but it's like cannot be used on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, or Fridays.
there's nothing quite like that, but there is one that's like pay 6 green, so they all have to be green. And you get like a 12,
so, which is harder.
Yeah, you get a 12/12 dinosaur.
Oh yeah, fair play. Or some sort of moss-covered ent.
Yeah. So
And it's got like arms the size of tree branches.
I need to do one more game as black and red, I think, and then I should have my my daily missions finished, which give you a hefty chunk of gold. So we'll do that.
Day 9's Instaban. What's
So Day 9 is a famous YouTuber, a famous streamer. He plays a lot of Magic. He did some like paper Magic videos as well with, I think, is it Shut Up and Sit Down or something?
Okay, I've heard of that.
I'm gonna keep this hand. And basically he hates the color blue in this game, because the color blue is all about like tricks and shenanigans, like cancelling your ability to do things.
Yeah, I remember I actually kind of, when I first tried, I had a pre-built blue deck.
Yeah.
That I got from the local shop. And it was all pictures of like, you know, mischievous water witches holding their hands over like a brain and a bat or something, and yeah, it was always something sneaky.
Okay.
Now, did you say they had a thing in this as well where oh, there's a scorpion on the table. There's a thing in this where they kind of try to match you with people that have decks as powerful as yours, or
yeah. So basically, I'm just playing one of the bugs.
Nuts on these. Sorry,
I'm playing one of the bug standard starter decks.
Right.
Oof.
So that will force the game to match you with other people doing the same thing.
Yeah, or decks that are equally as bad.
So then it becomes a bit more about skill than who's just managed to get the best cards.
I just made a massive mistake. I played the wrong land.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Do you think it's cost you the game?
I don't think it's cost me the... Well, we'll see.
Now, how do you know what lands you've got going?
Well, I've got one Cinder Baron, which is... Oh, it's really annoying. I can't believe I did that. It works as either a mountain or a plains.
Right, okay, where
sorry,
is it though? Should you be able to see them, or?
Yeah, they're down there in the bottom corner there. Oh.
Oh, right, okay.
Right, so let's play the swamp. So this is good, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play this Brawl Bash Ogre, right?
Ooh, right, okay.
So he's not gonna be able to attack this turn.
Has he just become flying or has got reach or something?
He's got menace. So it
Menace.
can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
Right. So we're gonna do no attackers. I want to keep my my guys alive now. So you see he's got this 6/6 now. He keeps stacking up.
This Legion Guild
Yeah,
Mage
he's
thing.
putting all of his eggs into one basket. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have an act of treason.
What does that do? Convert the creature?
Gain control of the creature until the end of the turn. Right.
Yeah.
So Brawl Bash Ogre. When Brawl Bash Ogre attacks, you may sacrifice another creature.
So you're just gonna kill it, or use it and kill it.
I'm gonna take control of it, and then sacrifice it. I'm just gonna. So
that's pretty awesome.
So he's hitting me now with a 7/7, but it's not got trample, so I'm just gonna put a little goblin in front of him. Right, so we go my turn. Oh.
What does trample do? Just knocks a bunch of stuff, like it's what, spills the damage?
It spills the damage over, yeah.
Yeah,
right.
Whereas right now he's wasting 6 damage by taking out one of your goblins.
Yeah. So we're going to attack with this.
Unless he has a way of blocking magic cards.
Attack with...
Or she.
So we're going to do 2 attackers. We're going to do... Yes. Sacrifice the Legion Guild Mage.
Don't you want to use the Legion Guild Mage to attack first?
So the Brawl Bash Ogre says when it attacks, you may sacrifice a creature. So you can only do it when you attack. And the act of treason is you gain control of creature until the end of the turn.
Right, okay.
So my only option was to do it right then.
Harsh times.
But now that Legion guy with his 3 magic enchantments has gone. He's dead. So
they're going to want to get some people out on the field pretty quick.
Yeah, because I've still got my 3/3 now on the table. So I've got Blood Divinations, which allow me to draw cards, but I need to sacrifice a creature, and I don't want to sacrifice my only creature.
Yeah, that seems reasonable. So you're gonna use your shock card and then attack with your creature?
I am going to... I don't know if it's worth shocking.
But, well,
one of those 1/1s.
Can you use shock in combination with a creature's attack damage?
Yes.
Ah, sorry, I didn't realize your ogre could just... Oh, is it because their card's tapped that they're not going to block the attack?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
So I just did something fun there. So he tried to put onto one of his 1/1 creatures a +2 something. What was it? +2/+2, right? Which would have made it 3 life. Yeah. So I said, well, before you do that, I'm going to shock it and kill it.
Right.
Because anything you do in response, you do before the it works in what they call the stack.
Right, okay, so it's like the order of events, that kind of thing.
Yeah. So the newest card played down resolves first, and then you go back down the stack to the original card.
Right, okay.
Oh, that needs to die.
Oh, what? Has he just brought something out?
He's got a captivating crew.
A captivating who? Oh, crew. Oh,
So pay one red
that
and
cost a lot.
3. It did, but pay one
So
red and 3. Gain control of target creature.
oh, so what's he gonna control? Probably your ogre.
Yeah. He could do that. But oh, I'm about to get out the Gravewalker, I think. Yeah, let's get the Gravewalker out. I could also Blood Divination and sacrifice the Harpy, but
It's probably best to have creatures on the table right now.
yeah. So the Harpy can go, that's absolutely fine.
Oh, he's probably gonna control the Gravewalker instead now, right? Although
Probably.
if he takes control of your Brawlish ogre, he can also take control of your Gravewalker, I assume. Because he'll get to use its ability. Or was that somebody else?
Oh no, the Ogre doesn't take control. I had to play a
Oh,
card to do
that was a
that.
different
Yeah.
card. Whoops, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so now he's taking control of the Gravewalker.
Yeah.
Oof. I've left myself 1 life, and he's quit because he's realised he's dead. Close. Very close.
Good game, he said.
Good
Or
game.
she.
Yeah.
We can assume it's a boy. Was a picture of was that a very pretty male elf, or was it a woman?
I wasn't paying attention to the picture.
Oh, come
Or the
on,
name.
know your enemy.
No, yeah. Based on the one of 12 random pictures that he chose to pick.
Yeah, that says a lot about somebody.
So we need one more. This is an alright starting hand, I suppose. We've got our Ogre and our Active Treason again, so we can do the same combo. We've got a Goblin and a Gravewalker again, so
What out of interest, what drew you to the weird philosopher robot as your avatar?
it was just kind of the most faceless. It doesn't give anything away, right?
I suppose it's that kind of fear that people get when they have the Terminator chasing them.
Yeah.
Just that cold blank expression as it kills you.
Built-in poker face.
Yeah. Setting 1 of 1 poker face.
Oh, he's playing the vampires.
Are they annoying? They sound annoying.
They are.
Does he actually get more health?
Yeah, see this guy here is 2/2 with lifelink, which means every time it deals damage, he gains that much life.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's not nice.
Is that damage to your health?
It's
Or is that
whenever
to other
it
creatures?
deals damage, basically.
So, ooh.
Oh god,
Okay,
look at this
does
thing.
Does that count if it's blocked?
Yes, because it's still doing damage to creatures. So I'm double blocking it because I want this 2/2 off the table. So I'm going to put my 2/1/1s up against it.
Oh, so what, to forcibly get it tapped?
Well, no, he's attacking with it, so he taps it to attack. And then I say, well, both of my goblins are going to attack it. Because they each do 1 damage to it. Like, they'll both die because they've only got 1 health each.
What happened to the vampire? Where did he go?
Well, he died because I blocked it with the goblins.
Oh, right, yeah, of course. You each dealt damage as well.
Yeah.
Enough to... So you don't actually have to go over their defense.
No, you just have
to match it.
Yeah. Oh my god, what is this? Oh, what is going on?
But you just get more health.
Yeah, he gained health, and he's Ajani's Pride Mate. Whenever you gain life, they get stronger.
Oh, this is a pretty good little combo this person's got going.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to begin sacrificing his a Chinese Pride Mates with my Brawl Bash Ogre, though, because I've got 2 acts of treasons prepared, ready.
I can't tell if this is going to be a really tight game or if it's going to be really quick. Just for the record, I'm really enjoying witnessing this, by the way.
I am about to die.
Uh-oh, SpuD's.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm gonna concede. Oh, for God's sake, I should have played one more card.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm at 29 of 30 for my daily quest.
So you got to play another game.
Yeah.
That's alright. We enjoy it.
Hawk Jedi is my opponent.
Hawk Jedi. It's an interesting mix.
This isn't a very good hand.
Hawk Jedi's gone for a female picture as well.
Right, I'm just going to keep it. It's probably a bit of a risk, but we're going to keep it.
Keep what?
This hand. So if you don't like your starting hand, you can discard your 7 cards and draw 6.
Right, okay.
Oh my god, what is this person playing? What is this? Pay 2 life, draw a card. If you have 5 or less life, you may transform.
Transform?
Ugh. Yeah, so it turns into the Temple of Aklazots? Sacrifice a creature, gain life equal to its toughness.
Okay, so they've got a way of generating health.
Yeah, but he only gets that if he is reduced to 5 or less life.
Oh, okay, so yeah, so it's kind of like a small buffer if
Yeah.
they're in a tight spot.
Yeah.
A second wind, if you will. But the math has to work out, because if somebody's... I suppose you would always, just knowing that they had that card, try not to deal that kind of damage until you knew you had to.
Yeah. Well, you want to get them as low as possible. You need to grind them out. Oh, the Death Baron.
Is he any good?
To go. So skeletons you control and other zombies you control have +1/+1 and have Death Touch.
What's Death Touch?
So even if you only deal 1 damage to a creature, if you have Death Touch, they're dead.
Oh, that's a bit broken.
I'm just gonna do that. That's fine. It's pretty good. I'm gonna put that out. So the question now is, do I murder the Death Baron? Or do I use Open Graves? Open Graves is the long play. Let's do that. And then let's not attack.
What does Open Graves do?
So whenever a creature you control dies, and create a 2/2 black zombie creature token.
Oh. Okay, that sounds a bit broken as well.
So I've got my reassembling skeleton, right? So he's a 1/1.
He's going to die and a 2/2 is going to replace him.
Yeah, but you can pay 2 mana to return reassembling skeleton from the graveyard to the battlefield.
Right, okay. So every time he dies, you're going to defend with the reassembling skeleton and keep doing that.
Yep. So there you go. My skeleton died. My 2/2 zombie is here. I'm going to play a swamp. And then I'm probably just going to murder the Death Baron.
Murder as in attack directly?
No, I have a card called Murder.
Nice and to the point.
Absolutely, and then I can just play my skeleton, and then we do. I don't want to attack this turn. I'm going to keep my zombie for now. So we kind of stabilized a little bit. The Death Baron was a huge problem. He's now also gone open the graves.
Ah.
And he has 2 reassembling skeletons.
Slightly annoying.
Yeah.
You need to get some flying on the field.
I actually have a rekindling phoenix in my hand ready. So basically, when rekindling phoenix dies, you create a little token, and if you still have that token at the end of your turn, you put the phoenix back into play.
Nice.
And he gets a special animation because he's a phoenix.
Oh yes, that was very good. Can you not use cards the turn you bring them out?
No, unless they have haste, if you mean to attack. Creatures have summoning sickness.
What's going on here?
So, yeah. He attacked me with his skeletons. I defended with my skeletons. So my skeleton died, his skeletons died. Loads of zombies were made because obviously if you raise the...
This is mental.
Yeah, so he's killed my phoenix with
with what?
with a murder card, but
you can revive it.
It's going to come back as a 0/1 elemental.
Oh.
Oh no, he's got another one. So he murdered the phoenix, then he murdered the thing that turns back into the phoenix at the end.
Oh.
Right, well that's fine. I will trade 2 zombies for 2 zombies.
You don't get that phoenix again then?
Well, you see, I have a gravedigger.
So he's going to bring the phoenix back?
He's going to bring the phoenix back. And my opponent said, nice.
What, when you did it?
Yeah.
Dun dun dun.
So we're gonna do no attackers this turn. We're just gonna we're 1 life ahead. This has been a rather tense game actually.
You don't sound tense.
I'm
Or are you tense all the
love
time?
this.
Is that what you're saying?
This. I'm in my element. This is.
Yeah, this is because I've always found it a fascinating game, but I didn't really anticipate this to be one of those things that I would enjoy so much to watch. But it's actually like a very, very pleasant thing, and it's very straightforward, you know.
Yeah.
Like the other stuff we've been doing, Cultist Simulator and stuff, I get lost quite a lot. So this is it's facts and figures. It feels.
Right. So.
A costly plunder.
Yeah. So 2 mana as an additional cost to cast this spell. Sacrifice an artifact or creature. Right. So I think we're gonna play the Phoenix again. Ta-da! And then I think combat. We're gonna attack. We're gonna use the zombie and the gravedigger because I don't really care about them. That's an interesting play. I did not think he would do that. Oh, that's fine. So his mummy is not going to kill my gravedigger.
Right, okay.
But he's going to block the zombie and we're going to trade zombies. Now, that means that he is going to gain life and gain a zombie, but that's fine, right? He's got 10 land on the field now, so he can play any card, basically. I don't think there's going to be any cards in there that are more than 10. But he's instead going to play this little weenie 1/1 guy.
Is he only playing playing with swamps?
Yes, he's playing pure black.
Right, okay.
Oh,
So
this is good, right? So he's played a harpy, right? And a harpy, you can sacrifice your own creatures to make the harpy bigger. So he's going to sacrifice loads of creatures to make his harpy bigger, and then when he's ready, then I'm going to murder it.
Right, okay. Does he get the zombie token things every time he sacrifices something though?
Yes, unless he sacrifices one of these zombies.
Right, because they're not living. Although I suppose the skeleton isn't either.
Right, so I get...
Why oops?
Because he realised that I actually gained out of that trade because I had mana to put my reassembling skeleton back into play. Right, so let's go combat, attack, attack with the harpy, and then attack with the gravedigger, I think. Now, what he might do here is he might decide he can block the phoenix and kill it with the harpy. Oh no, he's not done that. That's fine.
Dun dun, this is interesting. I want to see how this plays out.
This is quite a good game. I'm enjoying this. So there you go. He's making this harpy bigger and bigger.
Is there are there any black cards that counter spells?
I don't think so. There might be, but they're not very common if there are any. Oh my god, these zombies.
Quite a few now.
Yeah. You could just keep sacrificing the skeletons to make more zombies and make the harpy bigger.
Yeah, I mean it's
because he's got that much
strategy.
Yeah, he's got that much mana now on the table, and I'm just letting him do it.
Right, is he going to get to attack with the harpy at the end of this turn though?
Yeah, he is. Oh, he's not going to do it. He's not doing it. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to act of treason the harpy.
Right.
Yeah. Then I'm going to attack. I'm going to attack him with the harpy. Yeah.
Okay, so 4 damage to his health.
Yeah. And he can't do anything because it's flying. And then I'm going to cast Blood Divination.
Right.
And sacrifice his harpy.
So you get to keep it.
Which gets me a new zombie as well.
Oh, because it's yours when you kill it. Lush. And you get to draw 3 cards.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he can't be happy with that. Or she. Has he got enough on the table though to do an all-out assault on you?
I've got 13 life, and he's got 4 zombies, and so not really. Like if he comes in with everything,
Oh, he just lost some health to do something.
he
Oh,
did.
of course, he's got that ability now, hasn't he?
Yeah. Right. So I got 13 life. So let's block all of these. So I'm taking 6 damage. And he's quit because he realised I've still got the Flying Phoenix, which he can't block on his turn, and he had 1 life left. So that was kind of his final gambit to see if he could get.
Chip you, yeah.
Yeah.
There we are.
So that's my daily quests done. So the question is, do we want to do anything else with this, or should we go do something else?
I don't know. I'm actually really enjoying this. I'm pretty surprised at how varied each of your attack styles have been, considering you're using the same deck, right?
Yeah, it's
I suppose part of it is that you're also dealing with a different opponent with a different strategy.
yeah. So the question is, do we try and like make a deck, or do we just carry up, or do we switch it up?
Switch it up. Have you got any other decks made up?
I've got all of the starter ones.
Right. Okay. And have you got did you achieve whatever you needed to do? Your
Yeah,
daily tasks?
for the daily missions are done. Yeah.
So what do you get for that? Like extra cards or something?
Extra gold.
Right. And you use gold to buy cards?
Kind of. I'm actually saving up the gold to. We're just gonna. We're not gonna do this now. So the gold. One of the things you can do with the gold is you can play a draft. And do you know what a draft is?
I do not. Other than, you know,
So
there's
a cost of entry. If you play a physical draft, you have to buy 3 packs to enter.
Right.
And what you do is you open the pack, and then you take 1 card out of the pack and you pass it to the player on your left.
Ah.
And obviously there's 8 of you in a circle all doing this, and then you can only play your draft games with the cards that you got from the packs.
Oh, that's bizarre.
So you can.
Is it like one of those things where you get to pick which card you keep, or?
Yeah, so you get to keep the card. So you pick.
No, but I mean, do you just draw the top card, or?
No, you look at all of them, and you say,
go, right,
I
want that one.
Yeah.
And how many cards in an average deck? Like 40, 60?
In a draft deck, there are 40.
Right. Okay.
In a normal deck, there are 60. So we could do a draft now if you wanted. Do you want to see a draft?
Yeah, that sounds fun. So if you had like 40 cards, what would you make your lands? Like 10 to 15, something like that?
13 is standard, I think.
Right. Okay.
Right. So we've got our. Oh my god.
So a weird little strategy with this, I suppose, is that right now I'm seeing a lot of darks and reds on the table, yeah?
Yep.
So, presumably, people are going to have... Is everyone else at this moment looking at a draft deck?
So you actually draft against bots. So there are 7 bots doing the same thing.
Oh, and you're going to play against the bots?
No, I'm going to play against real people who have done the same thing.
Right, but
So
not with the same,
not with the same
8
packs.
packs.
Exile target.
Interesting.
I'm quite tempted just to take.
What, that blue? The Leviathan.
Artifacts, legendaries, and sagas are historic. So for 4 mana, put a historic permanent card from your hand onto the battlefield. I'm going to take this. It's probably a terrible choice, but we're going to take it anyway. Right, so this obviously now is the pack from the person to the left of me, to the right of me. He's passed me this.
The bot has.
That is a good card. I like that. But that's green. Do we want to be green?
What have you already got? A neutral?
Yeah, so it's a legendary artifact. I don't know if it's any good. It probably isn't.
It's 2 of those. Oh no. Just being stupid.
I really don't know. I think maybe we just take this green card and we see what comes up. Like I just don't know.
So you're going to be like green neutral?
I'm probably going to have to be green and something.
But you've already got a neutral one, right?
Yeah, I don't have to play all of these cards at the end. We could be green-red. Or green-white.
Hang on, so how many cards are in a deck?
40.
Oh, right.
And we're going to pick 45 cards, but 13 of my deck is going to be land, so we don't have to play everything we pick. I don't know. Flying First Strike. Whenever you cast a historic spell, gets +1/+1 until the end of turn. That's not brilliant. It's alright.
What was First Strike again? That's ringing a bell.
Basically, it hits first, and then it checks if the creature dies, and if it doesn't, then it gets to hit back. Instead of it being simultaneous. This one, gosh, one less to cast it. See, that's pretty good.
First strike creatures preferably want high damage and don't care as much for defense.
Yeah. Creatures can't attack you or planeswalkers. Right, I'm liking that. I'm liking that white card. That's a pretty good white card. That's a fairly good white card. That's not bad. Hexproof. You may have Thorn Elemental assign its combat damage as though it weren't blocked. Cool.
Jeez Louise, look at that cold water snapper.
It looks angry.
It does.
And big.
It really does. What's it say under it? Mega proof or something?
Hexproof, so you can't enemies can't target it with spells.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. This is interesting. So we could take dub.
Triangle, what's that all about?
Triangle?
Trample.
Trample.
That's what I'm looking at.
Oh, trample. So yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I thought it said triangle.
I think we're gonna take dub.
Dub. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2, has first strike, and it's a what? A knight. What's a knight?
It's a creature type, so you could have. So this is a skeleton warrior. If I was to use dub on a skeleton warrior, it would be a skeleton warrior knight. And there are some things that, like, all knights you control gain +1/+1 or whatever.
Oh right, okay. I dubbed these Sir Skeleton.
Yeah. I'm taking this Memorial to Unity. So I think we're green. We're green-white. That's definitely the thing that's happening.
That's the way it's.
Yeah.
That's the way it's shaping up.
Do we want a 7/6 worm for 6?
Ooh. Let's have a look at the worm.
Or do we just take this broken bond that looks quite good? This primordial worm.
How much does it cost to summon?
6. But 2 of them have to be green. I might just take broken bond. I think broken bond is going to be useful. Take dub. So we're just picking. Oh wow.
Yeah.
The Thorn Elemental came back round, so we're taking him. Return to like these.
Thorn Element. Oh right, yeah. Oh, and now you're at a point where there are literally cards that aren't of any use to you. Does this always happen though?
Yeah, pretty much.
So, does it matter which you pick?
So, yeah, that's the end of... Not really. I've just put them in the sideboard. So, so one of the things that we can also do is if we just, like, if we don't care about the cards in this pack that much, we could just pick this rare card and just use it in a deck later on.
Oh, okay.
Because you get to keep the cards, so...
What, the cards you...
The cards that we're picking now, we get to keep after this game mode has ended.
Oh, so this is just probably like what the easiest way to
get cards, yeah.
So
I might just take this.
Can you just quit immediately after, or do you have to play X amount of games or something?
You don't have to play, but obviously if you do play, then you win rewards. So. Vigilance, Trample, Kicker 3.
Hell's teeth, look at the Archmage.
Yeah, I was tempted.
Yeah, I think you probably need some cheap creatures as well, because you've got quite a lot of bulky ones, haven't you?
Yeah, so I'm thinking this Untamed Kavu's looking pretty good. Because it comes out as a 2/2, but if you've got 3 spare mana, it can come out as a 5/5. So you have an option.
Oh, nice. A kicker, is that like you spend more mana to
get the extra thing, yeah.
Kicker.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna...
That's a weird term that they've chosen. I'd have gone for something more like encourage, or I don't know, or potential, or something like that. Do you know what I mean?
Two for 2 with lifelink. Unicorn.
Unicorn. Lifelink? What's that?
So when it does damage, you gain that much life.
Does it work conversely to that as well?
No.
Like, okay, so so you would lose life, wouldn't you?
Yeah, that's...
Cool, so you got yourself a little vampire there.
Yeah. Vampire unicorn. Do we take a mammoth spider? It doesn't seem very good.
Lots of defense. Has reach though, right? So that's like flying.
Yeah, it
You
can,
can
yeah,
just
it
do
can kill
damage.
flying.
But can you also damage health over and above?
It doesn't work
feathers?
like flying, so if I attack with it, it's a ground unit, but if it's defending, it defends like it can fly.
Interesting. Okay.
Flying first strike. I don't know what to go for. Like, the short sword seems okay, I suppose. Should I just get... I'm just gonna get this flying creature.
Flying what? The flying first strike.
Yeah.
Yes. What's the star again? The white star, is that?
That's the white man of the plains.
Oh, right, okay. Ooh, you got a lot of whites here.
Yeah.
And 2 greens. Corrosive ogre. It's nice and cheap.
It's a corrosive ooze. Whenever corrosive
just destroys
ooze
combat.
blocks,
Just
it's a 2/2 for 2, and it destroys equipment. So that's quite useful. There's been a lot of equipment in this, so I'm going to take that. Sergeant at Arms. We have a fair amount of cheap creatures now. We don't have any kind of mid-range. We don't have enough 4s and 5s.
right, so you're gonna have a better focus on some heavy hitters.
Yeah. So
Maybe like that guy with trample.
I'm gonna get this.
Who you getting?
A Sergeant at Arms. This isn't very good, is it? It's just I could get this as a combat trick.
Is there no way that you can automatically sort this by color or something?
No, not really.
Oh,
Right,
magic.
let's get this spider on the go, shall we?
Okay, yeah, I think we've been avoiding the spider long enough.
Tragic poet.
I suppose it's quite nice that the spider's got reach and he's got 5 defense.
Yeah, it's very...
So he's gonna block most flying creatures that people will bring out.
I'm gonna get the tragic poet. Right, should we get this primordial worm this time round?
Oh, you didn't collect it last time?
No, we're gonna get it now. And I quite like this. I quite like this little
when
shield.
You get it
yeah.
out. It's pretty nuts, that one.
I'm just gonna take the shield. I quite like the shield. I think.
What's the shield do?
Prevent 2 damage.
What
to equipped creature, and then if that creature does die, it stays on the battlefield, and you can just pay 1 to equip it to someone else.
Oh, okay, so it's like it drops to the ground and something else
Yeah.
picks it up.
Right. So third pack.
Oh, well, that's was handy. That
There's a green white in there.
yeah.
Gets +1/+1 for each creature you control. That is
It's very cheap as well.
that is a stunning card. We're gonna take that.
If you can whack that out and you've already got like a bunch of cheaps on the battlefield,
Yeah, absolutely.
you could quite happily get a 4/4 out, like for the cost of 2, right?
Yeah.
Centaur Druid.
It's got a kicker of 5 as well. So if you can pay 8 mana when you play when it enters the battlefield, gain 10 life.
Whoa, where's... Hang on, I'm not even looking at this. Oh, that's the Druid, is it?
Yeah, yeah.
That's redonkulous.
It is, but how often are you going to get to 8 mana and then need 10 life?
That is an endgame strategy.
It is. Ooh, this guy's good. Creatures creatures you control with first strike have double strike instead.
What's double strike?
It deals first strike damage, and then it deals normal damage too.
So it attacks twice.
Yeah.
Pretty powerful.
And we've got here first strike, vigilance, lifelink. Aura and equipment spells you cast cost 1 less. I'm taking the captain. She's good. I don't like any of these cards. I'll take this flying thing.
I don't even...
There's not many green creatures coming up.
No. No, I agree. Well, you gotta go with what you gotta go with, right?
Yeah. It's not going as well as I'd hoped, but it's fine, it's fine. Death Touch, Lifelink. Flying First Strike. I have a lot of low-cost cards.
You got a lot of what?
Low-cost cards. It's a very... I'm going to have to win quick. When... Ooh, 5.
Oh, well, you have that excavation elephant's just come up. What's that all about?
So pay 5 for a 3/5, so it's not the best, but if you could pay another 2, so if you could pay 7, when it enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, return target artifact card from your graveyard to your hand.
That's not that useful.
Not really, is it?
No, that's a bit rubbish.
I could get Pierce the Sky, deal 7 damage to target creature with flying. I've already got the spiders though.
I mean, 2 cost is not bad at all for 7 damage, although it has to be a flying creature, I take it.
Yeah, and they're going to be the hardest for us to deal with. Or I could take Broken Bond. I don't know. There's another Corrosive Ooze. I want to take the Elephant just to have something big.
Yeah, it doesn't do a lot of damage though. At least it's got high defense.
Yeah. Call the Cavalry is fine. I'm happy with Call the Cavalry. Guess we're getting good Druid.
I think that Druid's going to be, if you get to use it at the right time, that's going to really upset some people. So what's that thing about, right, Gaia's Protect must be blocked if able? What does that mean?
So, if it's a 4-2, yeah? And if you
Yeah.
attack with it, the enemy can't say, I don't want to block that.
Oh, okay. So they have to use something.
Yeah. Which means it will probably get itself killed, and it will probably kill whatever it's attacking, because it's a 4-2.
Charge looks quite good for the cost.
Yeah, I like Charge. We've got lots of weenie cards, so that's just a green thing.
Yeah, you just said before you've got lots of cheapies. So that's actually probably, if it comes up at the right time, that could be really useful, right?
Yeah. Right, so we've got 55 out of 40 cards, so we need to start cutting.
Okay, start the trimming.
I think the Tragic Poet's going.
What was he about again?
You can sacrifice him to return an enchantment from your graveyard to your hand, but we don't have that many enchantments, so I'm not that fussed.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Are these, when you say like 50, what did you say, 53 cards or something?
55 cards, yeah.
Right. Are any of those lands?
Yes.
Okay, fine. I was thinking, crap, you've got to get rid of like 25 cards.
It's put 17 lands in there automatically, which is the
okay.
usual amount. I think we're going to get rid of this Temporal Gateway because we don't have anything expensive that it needs it. We need the spiders. We don't need that.
So are we now seeing as well what other players are getting rid of, or what are these other piles?
Oh no, this is what I've cut out of the deck so far.
Oh right, it's just you.
Yeah. I have a lot of 2-cost creatures, so we can cut some 2-cost creatures. I'm cutting that druid as well. We don't like the druid.
Oh, I really want. I bet there's gonna. You're gonna have a match where it would be. Oh look, I've got 7 mana, and I could just do with 10 health right now.
You think?
I don't know. I feel like it's really interesting.
It is. I can't see it ever happening.
As a general creature, it's a 3 cost for a 2/3. I mean, is that on its own grounds? Is that pretty rubbish?
Yeah. Ideally, a creature will be 1 power and toughness per mana spent on it.
Right. Okay. So it has been slightly nerfed for that ability.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know what to take out. Maybe my 4s are a bit heavy. I don't know.
Well, let's have a look at the cost
You can take
thing
out
again.
call the cavalry. So this
Yeah,
is
I'd say
this
from the
shows.
sounds of it, you are a bit heavy on the 4s.
Apparently, I've got loads of one cost cards. It's only 5. Gonna get rid of both of those and that. I don't want healers. So I'll keep that. So we've got 2 more cuts to make.
What? And you're going to go in with a deck of 44 or 43 or something?
40.
Oh, you just cut shed loads really quick.
Yeah. I don't know what to take. Oh, Avon Sentry and a dog.
Should you?
Right.
Should you? Oh, I was going
I'm
to say,
happy.
should you cut out a couple of lands?
No, I want to have 17 lands. Because if you don't have enough land, then you can't play any of your other cards. So
Yeah.
right, I'm done. So this is my.
And you'll be what are you going to have on average? It's going to be. It's going to be something like at least 2 of every 5 cards you draw. Probably going to be lands.
Yeah, that's what you want. You need to. You need to make sure that you draw enough that you can cast everything you need to cast.
Diablo Rojo. Okay. And this chap has, like you said, just gone through the same process of just very quickly building a deck from scratch out of random cards.
Yep. So we'll see who's done a better job.
Now, with this hand you've just got, can you actually... have you got enough land to do anything?
Yeah. I've got 2 plains and a forest, so I've got 3 lands.
Oh, good.
The only thing I really have, though, is 1 corrosive ooze.
And the Sylvian Awakening.
That's not a creature.
No, but doesn't it create a bunch or something?
Yeah, so you need to pay 3 mana. So you have to tap 3 land, and then all your lands become 2/2 creatures.
Is that including tapped ones?
Yeah, but then you can't do anything with the tapped ones.
Oh, so that might be like, what, more
That's-
of an end game
That's
thing?
good. Yeah, so like if you've got 10 land, you can just
Go
play that, and then you go, right, here's 7 2/2 indestructible creatures.
with haste, so they can attack the turn they arrive.
Yeah.
So that's
So this is like
a last ditch effort.
yeah. They're indestructible, so they can't be killed either.
Oh.
They can only be
So-
blocked, and then they turn back to lands at the end of your turn.
Oh, okay. Cool. So you will get land again.
What is this guy doing?
Well, he's having a bit of fun. Don't be so
He's-
judgy.
We're gonna be here all day if he's gonna play like this.
Is he just still taking his turn? Is that?
Yeah, he's still choosing whether he wants to.
What a bumbling buffoon. Just type AFK question mark.
There's no text chat. Right.
Oh, but I thought somebody was saying nice and good game. and stuff.
There's kind of like pre-made emote things.
Oh, okay.
So you've got oops, good game, hello, nice, and your go. Oh, I reckon he's just literally just gone Alt F4. It's just Alt tabbed out.
Well, what do you think? He's not even just at his computer.
Pretty much.
So, is there a thing on that where you can just go? You know, there should be an option where you say, "I think the person I'm playing against is away from their keyboard." And it says,
yeah,
"Okay."
You should
they've
be
got
able to do that,
place.
but you can't.
It's like, okay, they've got 30 seconds.
There is this timer that's going down now, so if he doesn't do anything before this timer is up, it will skip his current phase.
Right.
But I think it will just go to his next phase, and then he'll just be... Oh, cool. He's gone. So, 1 win for us.
Well done. Your strategies are
Superb, yeah.
excellent.
Right, so basically this deck I get to keep around and keep playing drafts, and when I get my 3rd loss, it's retired, so it's no longer a draft deck after my 3rd loss, and you get packs for winning and gems for winning, and gems you can use to go into other game modes.
I see.
So, ideally, I would like to win at least 4 games before I lose my 3rd. It's unlikely, because I haven't played any drafts. I have no idea if what I've built is competitive. I probably made some bad choices. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah. I mean, at the very least, everyone else is in the same boat, right? I mean, I know they've probably done drafts before, but or are other people possibly using draft decks that they've already had? Could that be a thing, or did they have to choose a new deck for this?
So once it's been retired, once you've lost 3 times, you can never use that deck in draft again. So they'll have to have new decks.
Right, okay.
And this event has only been running for a few days anyway.
Right, so it's a good chance that pretty much like most of the people you're going to be playing against have just also built their decks.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Oh, he's playing black and blue.
Black and blue, he's cruising for a bruising.
Yeah.
What's the music like then? Is it pleasant enough?
Yeah, it's alright. It's not... You're not going to win any awards.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if I can get the OST up. La 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 la. Now, I know you talked. Oh, it's Magic the Gathering Arena. Okay, yeah, somebody's uploaded it, so I'm golden.
So how were you feeling this morning?
Absolutely fine. Bit groggy, but you know, nothing serious. How about you?
Yeah, not too bad.
I had to. You were out for drinks last night.
Yeah, I had to have a little sleep in the afternoon.
Oh, I think I'm gonna sleep well tonight.
Right.
But no, the sitting on the couch with a cup of tea, playing Red Dead Redemption 2 was a bit of a cure-all, it seems.
Yeah. I went to my mum's house and had a roast dinner.
Oh, genius! I had a huge sandwich early in the day, and then for dinner, some tempura chicken, also in a sandwich.
Nice.
So it was very sort of like schoolmates come round on a Saturday food, you know.
So I'm hitting him for 2 a turn. He's hitting me for 1 a turn.
Okay.
What?
Basic math-wise, that sounds good.
What is this? For 4 mana, he's played a 5/3. Okay, we can deal with a 5/3.
Ooh.
So he has to attack on his turn with a 5/3, right?
Yeah.
I can Gift of Growth. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to attack. And we're going to see if he blocks. Which he is.
What, he just did it?
Yep. And then we're going to pay
Good
the
point.
kicker, and we're going to boost this.
So, when they've got sickness, they can still block.
They can still block, but they can't attack. Right.
Can he change his mind now that you've supercharged this card?
Nope.
That's really mean.
Absolutely.
Oh, it seems you've taken some sort of... Oh, he had some slight after effect. After that card, you sort of lost
Yeah.
a defense.
Oh no, because that was only until the end of the turn. So
So that's gone.
yeah, once the turn ended, he went back to his normal size.
Oh, I see the worm is in your hand.
It is. And I only need one more land to play my worm.
Jeez.
But instead, I'm going to get a spider.
Good old spiders.
So I'm going to play this guy.
Is the spider so you can block the Sphinx?
I probably should have done that, yeah, but I didn't. Instead, I played Baird, the Steward of Argive?
Argive? I'll go with Argive.
Yeah, so he can't attack me now unless he pays 1 mana for each creature attacking me.
Ooh.
Yeah, I like that.
Vigilance.
So Vigilance means that he doesn't tap when he attacks, which means he can then block the next turn as well.
Oh, good boy. So he's very much burning the candle at both ends.
Yeah.
So how many of those are there? We got flying, reach, haste,
Oh.
trample, vigilance.
First strike, double strike,
So that's 7 already.
menace,
What's
defender.
menace do?
You can't block it unless you've got at least 2 blocking creatures.
Oh yeah, death touch.
Death touch, and then there's loads of like specific ones. Ooh. So what have I've got 5 lands, so I could play my Kavu as a 5/5.
I think you probably need your spider out to start blocking this damage.
Yeah. But if I get the 5/5 out, I can end it quicker.
Who's the 5/5?
The Untamed Kavu. Right, I'm gonna do the Kavu, and I'm gonna kick it.
Beastie Boys style. Go on then. Kick it.
Because this Untamed Kavu also has Vigilance and Trample, so even if he blocks it, damage will go over the top.
Oh wow, that sounds a bit broken.
And it won't tap, so I'll be able to attack with it and then defend with it
As a 5/5.
as a 5/5.
What a beaut.
Ah, he countered it.
What, he countered the kicker?
He countered the card, yeah. So it just goes into the graveyard. Boo!
Ooh, that's harsh.
Yeah, it's a bit mean.
What's going on in your thoughts?
I don't know. If we get a land out, we're going to play the worm. If we don't, then we're going to play the spider.
Right, is he sort of thinking about what he's gonna do?
Yeah, he's only got 3 cards in his hand. I've got 4. So he's skipped his combat. He hasn't attacked me, and then he hasn't played anything. And of course, I still don't
Interesting.
get a goddamn land. So we are just going to play the spider.
Yeah, start protecting that health.
He's going to let the spider land.
Well, does he have any abilities to stop that?
No, he might have another counter. He's still got his lands.
That's,
Yeah,
What was it called? A sycophant or something?
syncopate.
Close enough.
Syncopate.
Simple date.
Yeah.
Trample skate.
Oh, so he's
We're
got
definitely on the
another.
right
He's
track.
got another flyer now, but it's only a 3/3, so my spider can eat it safely.
Noise.
The other flyer, the Sphinx, the spider can block it safely, but it won't kill it.
Yeah,
But
that's fine.
And the Sphinx also wouldn't kill the spider.
That Sphinx has got a really serious face.
Hey!
What? Did
I
you get
got
your land?
I got my land, so we can get the worm on the go. The 7/6 primordial worm.
Boom goes the worm. So he can kill like everything on the table
Pretty much.
with ease.
So we're not gonna attack this turn because we still.
It was it me, or did the table particularly thump harder when he hit it?
Oh yeah, it did, and it played like a massive worm growl. Oh look, it's this guy. Oh my god, what is going on?
Ooh.
Stuff is happening.
Yeah. He was obviously saving up. Oh dear. So, you don't get to pick who you attack, do you?
No, I just send them his way and he picks who blocks. So it gives the defender an advantage.
At least, yeah, which is kind of, well, it goes both ways, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You got any special abilities to use?
I've only got charge, which will give +1/+1 to all of my creatures. But he's got this 4/4, which is going to stop me attacking. He can easily block my 7/6.
With what?
Well, he can either chump block with just something he doesn't mind dying, or he can throw more than one creature at it to kill it.
Oh, right, okay. We don't want either of those two things to happen.
I'm going to swing in with my worm and see what he does. The ideal thing would be him chump blocking.
Has he got like a certain time limit to choose what he does, or
Yeah, it's actually ticking down now, but
he's
he
thinking?
is accepting 7 damage.
Okay.
So I'm going to play my little birdie. I'm going to end our turn. Yeah, so this Juggernaut's going to be a problem.
Oh, he's brought one out again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a lot of damage. You're gonna have to block it with the worm, really, aren't you? Oh, has it not got sickness?
No, he played it at the end of my turn.
Oh, so it's gonna attack this turn.
Yep.
So what are you gonna? What are
I'm
you
going
gonna
to.
let?
I am
So
going to
close
block it
birdie?
with the Sergeant at Arms and the little bird, I think.
Right. Okay. Will they both die?
So that's block. They will both die, but the Juggernaut will die as well. I could say no, it's not worth it.
Oh, although your bird gets first strike, will that make a difference?
No, because it will survive the first strike damage and then go through to the damage turn where it will do enough damage to kill the creatures. If I'd have done 3 first strike damage, I'd have been okay.
Ah.
Yeah. So that is an instant.
What was? Hang on. See. Put 2. Right. Okay. So you can make everything +2/2.
Yeah, I don't have 8 mana. I only have 6, so I'd only be able to do the +1/+1 counter.
Which is basically exactly the same as charge, but way more expensive.
But it's a permanent +1/+1 counter, not just until the end of turn.
Oh, okay.
Right, so he's got Vigilance, so that's fine. And then this is a 7/6, so we're going to do this. There is a plan. It might not work, but he has way more creatures than I do.
Yes. Oh, his knight can keep doing that.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
So this turn, I'm just going to charge. I don't need to Wild Onslaught. So my knight will kill his 2 knights. Will kill one of his 2 knights and still live. My Primordial Worm will kill his witch and live.
Good. Okay. Would it have been worth attacking with the spider maybe as well?
No, because I need to not die.
Oh, of course, because it would be tapped.
Yeah. It doesn't have Vigilance, so...
Yeah.
So again, if we get 1 more mana, we have a Thorn Elemental, which is going to be it's going to be good for us because it's going to allow us to skip his blockers, basically.
Okay. Has that got trample?
It has a special ability that says you may have Thorn Elemental assign its combat damage as though it were not blocked.
Right, okay.
So even though he can throw creatures at it and deal damage to the Thorn Elemental, I can say, I don't want to kill your creatures. I want to kill you instead.
Awesome. And would you have enough... You don't quite have enough land to do the Wild Onslaught either.
No.
What's the Sylvan Sylvan Awakening? Oh, that's where you create a bunch of creatures, isn't it?
Out of your land, yeah. So I could make 3
6.
2/2 lands. Well, yeah, I could make 6, but 3 of them would be tapped. Right, so
It's a shame you can't do that after a Wild Onslaught.
we're going with the worm and we're going with the steward again because we have another. We've got 2 combat tricks, so we're okay. Unless he literally goes all in. It's fine. He's going to make a new knight. Da, 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 da. Right, so he's assigning 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. And he's assigning...
When you say assigning, what do you mean?
So he's blocking my worm with 3 creatures, which
Right,
do a
okay.
combined total of 7 damage.
So he's going to kill your worm.
But I'm going to give it +4/+4.
With what? The...
Gift of Growth.
Oh, okay. Unless he can stop that somehow.
Yeah. So if he'd have done exactly 6 damage
killed
to the
it.
worm, I would have used Wild Onslaught and made it live by 1. But because he did
Right,
1
okay.
more, I had to do Gift of Growth instead.
Right, okay, yeah.
Okay, and then he's just reduced its attack power.
Oh no.
So yeah, that's fine.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
So now he's on 9 health. So now he has a 5/4 Flying Sphinx with First Strike. That's quite bad.
Yes. He's gonna kill your spider with that, isn't he?
Yeah. Do you know what? I'm going to take it this turn.
You take what?
5 damage. 5 damage is fine.
Okay, yeah, that's acceptable, isn't it?
If I use Wild Onslaught, my spider will be able to block it again. Because my spider would then be a 4/6. So we might do that next turn.
Rather than take the... Yeah, because you can only really take that attack 4 times.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, you got a land. Does that mean you can do your Wild Onslaught?
No, I'm still only on 7. But I can Thorn Elemental.
Good. We want that guy out, don't we?
We do, yeah. But what I'm going to do is I'm wanting to. Just going to go with the worm. One attacker.
Not going to use your vigilant guy.
No. I think he's wise to my tricks. That's fine. Resolve that. That's
Is he
fine.
going to do enough to kill your worm, though?
So he's assigning. What's that? 2. Let's do it that way. So 2, 4, 7. He's doing 7, which will be enough to kill it, even if I do Wild Onslaught.
So we've lost the worm.
We've lost the worm. And he's going to kill all of that. But I need to do the Wild Onslaught anyway, because I need the spider to be able to block. I can't.
Yeah, but not this turn, because he can't attack with the bird again this turn.
On his next turn, he'll be able to.
Right, but won't you use the wild onslaught? Oh, I see. You can't use the wild onslaught on his turn.
I can't cast the. So your lands untap at the beginning of your turn, yeah?
Yeah.
So if I cast the Thorn Elemental on my turn, that will be all of my land used up until my next turn. So then I won't be able to block the Sphinx again.
Right, okay. Sorry, give me 2 seconds. My cat is doing that really weird thing it does where it just hits the cat flap, meaning I've got to open the door.
Oh, right. Ah, bollocks.
Bless him, I don't really know what he wants.
Right.
Oh, situation's not looking great.
No, but we may have just won. Sylvan Awakening.
Oh, because he's got 2 cards tapped.
Yep.
So he's only going to be able to defend with... He's only going to be able to defend with the knight, which will block 2 of them. Oh my gosh.
I don't know if this is enough to win. If it's... It is!
Oh, he is making a... Did you do it though? Have you
I
won?
did it, yeah. That was a tense game, man.
Yeah. What a card, eh?
That was good.
What to throw out right at the end. What a card. He must be so annoyed. Because it really
So we got...
really looked like they were on the up and up there, didn't it?
Yeah, it looked like that was game over, and he went in over aggressive, and that was it. Done. So if he hadn't attacked with both flyers, and I hadn't drawn a land, he'd have won.
Yeah.
But as long as either of those things happened, I'd have won. And both of them happened, so I won by like -2.
Sweet. No, it was genius.
I was doing the maths in my head as soon as he attacked me with the Oh, that's not a good starting hand. My opponent goes first, so I'll get to draw first. I'll keep it. We'll try it. We'll see what happens.
How many cards do you get to draw?
One every turn.
Ooh. Not a lot, is it?
No. Especially as at the beginning of the game, obviously you're, playing a land every turn. Oh, he's a green-red deck. So green-red decks are normally quite aggressive.
Yes.
I'm going to play this guy just as a 2/2. It's a bit of a shame, but we need a body.
Need somebody out in the field.
Yeah. Oof.
Is he going to cast a spell and give it... Oh.
So, no attackers. So he's got a 3/3. It's revealed a forest, okay.
Oh, so I didn't even realise. Can you only add one land to your...
To your pile.
pool?
Yeah.
Right. Oh, okay. Oh, the old gift of growth. That'll probably be useful.
It will be.
On Sarah's wings is powerful. Is that permanent?
Yep.
Oh, I'll see if you could have. If you can get that on the worm or something, eh?
Right, let's... Yeah, let's do that. Let's get some combat tricks on the go.
So one of your creatures. It might be that both creatures die, right?
Ah, so he's blocked it with the scout, which is fine. Do I gift of growth that, or do I just take the 2 health back? No, I'll just take the 2 health. That's fine. I could probably... I wouldn't mind doing on Sarah's wing on something like my mammoth spider.
Why that in particular?
Well, because these two have already got vigilance, right? And one of them's already got lifelink as well. So giving them lifelink and vigilance again doesn't do anything.
Oh right, no, but yeah, I said before it'd be awesome if you could get it on the worm because I don't think the worm's got anything.
Yeah.
So you'd have like what, an 8/7 flying blah blah blah.
Wow, okay. This
Is he
is...
quite good?
Whew, this is about to be painful. Right. So let's block. Let's block that. And then let's block that. 2 blockers. So we're going to take 5 damage. I want a gift of growth. As soon as it lets me.
Oh, hang on. Well, the girl, she's got first strike, right?
Yeah.
So if she blocks the goblin, won't she kill it?
She would, yes, but I really want this Halar the Fire Fletcher to die.
Oh, right, okay.
And I believe that is going to be a good game.
What do you mean? They've beaten you already?
He managed to give his... So I gave my creature +4/+4. Then he gave his creature +3/+3 and +1/+1. So his creature then just flat out killed mine.
So you think this is the
I think
end of the game in
I
sight?
think I am done. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be that much I can do, and I didn't draw the land I needed. So we're going to get a unicorn out.
At least you get a bit of life with it.
Yeah, I took more damage from
So
his
he's not-
attacks though, because he's got. And now the Fire Fletcher, obviously.
What does the Fire Fletcher do? What's
If
it
you
special?
if you kick a spell with a kicker, then you put a +1/+1 counter, and then it deals its toughness, its power. No, sorry, it deals the number of +1/+1 counters as damage to your opponent.
Oh yeah, so
So yeah,
harsh.
yeah. We are on 11. I
Is it
don't.
worth doing your? Oh, I was going to say, is it worth doing your charge or something?
That it wouldn't have mattered. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What is this? It is over. He has a 7/7 and a 5/5, and I have a spider. He must have got really lucky with his cards. That Hala the Fire Fletcher is amazing. And the other one he had there, Grand Warlord, was amazing too.
Yeah, I definitely I could see that they were pretty quality.
I see. I'm just gonna chomp block him. Got a forest! Yay!
So
Yeah,
Yeah, that-
I'm dead next turn. I can't do anything. He's killed
you
me.
know that like Baloth Gorger
Yeah,
was like, what was it? A cost of 4, and it had a kickstarting cost.
yeah.
But he's only got like 4 lands, so how did he do it?
It was from this Grand Warlord Radar. So when one or more creatures you control attack, add that much mana in any combination of red or green. So he
Oh, right,
attacked.
okay.
He attacked with 4 creatures. So he gave himself 4 green mana, and then tapped his 4 on the thing, and paid both.
Right, fair enough. Oof.
Yeah, I think I'm done. I don't think there's anything I
Good
could do. Because next turn he's just going to attack me with a 7/7 and a 5/5, and
And you're out of luck.
yeah, pretty much. Like I can block one more turn, and then I've got nothing.
Yeah, you'd need some pretty interesting cards to keep you going, wouldn't you?
Yeah, he's just the problem. The problem is he's playing a red-green deck, which is just really, really quick. I don't even think I can do anything.
The Sylvian Awakening again, what's that one? Is that the...
That's the one that makes your trees into
Oh,
creatures.
So that's your end game card.
Yeah. Am I actually dead? No, I am next turn though. Hey, and I have something to make my 0 creature stronger. Yeah, I'm conceding this. Good game. So that's one of our 3 losses now.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, so we're just going to jump straight back in.
How many wins have you had?
2 wins, 1 loss.
Oh, and one of the wins was the cheese win, though.
Yeah, that counts.
It counts. It does. Yeah.
We had to sit there and endure all of those timers running out until he lost the game.
So it was a test of patience,
It is.
and you were rewarded.
I was. I wasn't going to give up. Oh, what is this? It's giving me 3 forest and a bunch of white creatures.
Are you gonna mulligan?
I don't know. Your opponent goes... No, I'm going to keep it. I've got 3 lands. I trust in the luck. So if you go first... Of course I draw a forest. If you go first, you don't draw a card on your first turn.
Right. Okay.
So although you get to play first... Hey, there's a plains. Here we go.
You're now playing against the Ominous Otter. Ominous Otter, even.
The Omius Otter.
Ominous.
Great. Right, I'm not doing anything. So I've got some good ability to boost some creatures up to be quite meaty. I've got Dub, I've got On Sarah's Wings, we've got Gift of Growth. He's not playing any cards though. Oh, with this goddamn Juggernaut.
Oh, I see some of the Juggernaut. What was the Juggernaut's health like again? 3. It's not too bad. You can gift a growth something to destroy it, can't you?
Yeah.
Although... Oh yeah. If you, he doesn't have to defend with it though, does he?
No, but he does have to attack with it, so if I don't attack, I can just Giant Growth next turn.
Oh, there we are. Yeah, then you got it.
So
Has your disciple thing got first strike?
it does.
Ah, so you can just kill it without taking any damage.
Yep.
That's nice. Okay. So we got a plan.
We have a plan. The only problem will be if he has something to counter this.
Yes.
And he's looking through his cards. So he has killed my bird.
Oh no! How did
Yeah.
he do it?
So he countered my spell.
He had that.
The counter spell was in there yet. Oh, what is this? The Eldest Reborn. What? I've lost again now.
Oh. What did it say? Each opponent.
Each opponent sacrifices a card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a creature on the table.
Yeah. I'm dead.
Did he lose one? I didn't see him lose one.
Each opponent.
Oh, opponent. Right.
So first strike, vigilance, lifelink.
Yeah, this isn't gonna. This isn't gonna go much further, is it?
No. I can make this a knight. It's a really bad play, but
Can he just keep using that Eldest Reborn?
no. Once he's done all the 3 things. Oh look, he gets my spider. Thanks. Oh, I'm dead. Good game.
What's that? Yeah, fair enough.
So I feel like our deck isn't that good.
No, he just got a flying juggernaut. It was just quite cheeky.
Yeah. So we've only got one more loss, and then that's it. Our deck is done, basically.
Bless me. That juggernaut's a really harsh summon though.
It is. Oh, we can keep this. We can keep this. This is fine. So we just need to live until we get 5 mana out. We've got 5 mana in our hand. Oh my god. Okay, fine.
What? What do you? What's the issue?
Just gonna drop my. He's just got this. He's got an aggressive deck as well. He's got this Knight of Benalia out, 3/1,
All right. Okay.
and now
Easy
he's got
kill,
one of the. Yeah, he's got one of the birds out as well. Look.
Oh wow. So this is just a get the damage on straight away.
Yeah. So, what do you reckon? He's got 1 planes untapped. Do you think he has a charge? I think he has a charge. Oh no, he just wants the +1/+1 counter. That's fine. Whatever. 2/2 flyer. Do I want my 2/2? Or do I risk going for the 5/5? Can I live 2 more turns?
He'll be putting more creatures on the field, etc.
He
don't
will.
know. What are you looking at? The untamed thingamy?
Yeah. Oh my god, why has he got so many birds?
The thing is, though, the untamed, was it Cavu?
Yeah.
Isn't flying, is it? So it's not
No,
gonna be
but
able
it will be
to stop
trample.
damage. Ah, okay. So it will spill across all the creatures.
Yeah. He is gonna... Oh god, he's gonna kill me with birds though. I'm gonna have to get to 5 and then play the spider to not die.
What, has he got another bird?
No, it's just... Oh, I keep drawing land. Right,
Sorry, what?
I just keep drawing more land.
Alright.
Right, so we've got the spider this turn. No attackers. So we can now deal with his birds. He's got his first mountain.
His first mountain.
Uh,
Why'd he say nice? I feel like this might be like a kid playing or something.
I don't know,
'cause
yeah.
To have a deck that's pretty much just all out offensive straight away.
Yeah. Right. Oh, would you look? Another land. Now, do I get my 5/5 with trample, or do I get my 7/6 worm? I think I'm going to get my 5/5 with trample. With the kicker. And we're not going to attack. Okay.
So what are you gonna do? Get like the worm out next turn?
Yeah,
you
so
got,
I,
know you could.
I
couldn't
can
you?
I can get the worm out, yeah. So I think we can just get the worm.
And then you can just be a bit crazy on the damage, can't you?
Yeah, so next turn. I have a lot of land as well. Like at some point, my hopefully my
Oh, the Sylvian or whatever it's
yeah,
called. This. Yeah, that would be lovely.
crush your opponent with hundreds of lands.
I'd love to see it.
Hey, look, we got somebody in chat. How's it going? Oh God, what was that? I missed it. Trample haste.
Oh, it's Joe Farder.
Do,
Do you remember?
uh,
This was the very helpful person that was giving us tips in what's it called? Cultist.
oh yeah. So a 5/3. Why would he attack with a 5/3?
Oh, but I'm
I'm
not using. Let me see if I've got one browser which automatically logs me into Twitch. And I'm
Alright.
using a different one because I'm a dummy.
So, Jafada, we will be going back to Cultist Simulator at some point. Don't worry. We're trying some magic, and it's making me concentrate far harder than I thought it would. That's fine. Yes. And that's knocked him down to 9 life. Oh, I'm an idiot. Ugh.
What'd you do?
I should have played Danitha at the end of my turn. We have not beaten Cultist Simulator yet.
Yeah, Joe Father's just said they need to beat the Dancer DLC.
Yeah, that was released on the 16th, so I have that now.
Ooh, is that an additional starting option? Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. All right. We've got to work on winning with any one of them.
Yeah. Right, so let's attack with the Worm and with the Untamed. I probably should have gifted growth the Worm, but so
Turned it into is Gift of Growth, is that just 2/2 or can you do 4/4?
but you see now I can do +4/+4 on this nice unblocked Untamed Kavu
with Trample.
which will win me the game.
Oh, good boy.
There was a plan.
Yeah, yeah. No, I believe you. I wonder if the opponent has seen it yet. Sorry, I keep forgetting. I'm on a delay.
You're on a delay.
That's good. So what are you now? Are you 2 for 2?
3 wins,
Or 3 for
2
3
losses.
for 2?
Yeah.
Wee.
This is not bad for our first draft. I'm
No,
not
you're
sure.
doing
Yeah.
fine. You definitely just had a couple of people that obviously they opened up their first deck, got a ridiculously good card, and then
the synergy from there carried on for them. It was,
yeah, just kept going and going. J Father's using 2 of the Cabus also.
in a Grun deck. I don't know what a Grun deck is.
Can I Google it before that's answered for us?
You might be able to. I don't know if I should mulligan this hand. It's pretty terrible. Mulligan! That's...
I'm just seeing examples of decks. I don't know what a Grun is though.
I don't want that planes.
You don't want what?
Let's do this.
Oh, what's with this table?
Grun is the Lonely King. It's a 5/5 for 6 mana, 2 green. And a kicker cost of 3 more.
Ooh, what happens with the kicker cost paid?
I don't know. You'd have to Google Grun for me.
Grum the Lonely King.
Oh no, he's got rat colonies.
Hooray! Legendary creature, Ape Warrior. Oh man, you're gonna lose your mind when you see the art for that card. It's pretty intense. Right, if Grun the Lonely King was kicked, it enters the battlefield with 5+1/+1 counters on it. When Grun attacks alone, double its power and toughness until end of turn. Is that legit?
I think so.
That's absolutely insane. I'm just now wondering, that could that be like a photoshopped card or something? That just sounds so ridiculous.
Yeah, so his power and toughness is doubled.
If he attacks alone, so if you kicker him or whatever, he's already a 10/10.
So he can one-shot people.
And if he attacks alone, he's a 20/20 for that turn. That's actually insane, and Joe Farley's just confirmed all this as well, so that's nice to know. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, back when I played Paper Magic, I used to use a card called the Rakdos Hellkite, and it was a 3/3 dragon. But if you could pay mana to make it flying. You could pay mana to boost its power to 5 really cheaply. So you could make it flying, boost its power to 5, and then if you had no cards in your hand, it would be it would get double strike. And there was another card that said that if you had no cards in your hand, you deal double damage. So it's a 5/5 flying, double strike, double damage.
Beautiful.
It was absolutely great. Right, so this has got double strike. Do I want to attack with a 4/4 with double strike? I think I do. I can always Gift of Growth if this goes horribly wrong. Or he could take it all. Yeah, that works too.
Oh wow. Do you think he realised that? Oh, that wasn't like double strike damage though, was it? I do.
Yeah, he had more than 20. He had more than 20 health.
Oh, right, okay.
So he just dealt 8 damage to get him down to 15. He's gonna peck me to death with his stupid bird.
Jay's given us a little story.
The sound.
Giving him trample and buffing is grand. I once got him to 38 trample. And one shot a dude after he blocked with like 5 creatures. That's destroying.
It is.
I'd be an emotional wreck for a week if that happened to me. So come on, let me know what's the strategy with this. What's going on? What's he got?
I don't recognise any of these things except for maybe the bird.
So the rats, you can have any number of rat colonies in your deck, and it gets more power the more rats you have on the board.
Right. Okay.
Then he's got
How much do they cost to come out?
only 2.
Right. Okay.
But there are 2. Oh, what's this?
But their defense never goes up.
Yeah, their defense never goes up. So attack. Yeah, it's gonna peck me with the bird. I'm gonna block. Fine.
Fine. Okay then.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's getting a lot of critters out, isn't he?
He is. I need one more so I can get my Thorn Elemental out.
And after that, you could probably do the Wild Onslaught
Yeah.
and get a ridiculous damage round on the go.
So just every turn, kill 1 minion.
Do you get to choose who you fight?
No, he does. The defender
Right,
chooses
okay.
blocker.
That's what I was thinking. Okay. Is he what? Is he somehow summoning minions?
He's killing. Yeah, he's gonna kill me in. He's gonna kill me
Another
next
attack.
turn. He's gonna kill me next turn with birds. There's nothing I can do against it. I'm dead. That's it. This deck is done.
I'm so sorry.
It wasn't a brilliant deck. It was a good first go. I'm happy that it went as well as it did.
Yeah, you got some meaty wins.
3 wins, 3 losses, you know, that's perfectly average, right? So that gets us 300 gems and 1 pack of cards.
Oh, how delightful.
Yeah, so a draft normally costs 750 gems to enter, or you can enter with 5,000 gold. So obviously I'm just entering with gold because I'm a skinflint.
Okay.
I did buy the starter pack, which is why I have some gems. The starter pack was like 2,500 gems and 4 packs for $5, which I thought was a fairly good deal.
Oh, okay.
It's like less than half price. Etrata the Silencer, eh?
I love the look of the hunted witness.
Create a white 1/1 soldier token. So, Etrata the Silencer can't be blocked. When Etrata deals combat damage to a player, exile target creature that player controls and put a hit counter on that card. The player loses the game if they own 3 or more exiled cards with the hit counters on them. Etrata's owner shuffles Etrata into the library. Oh.
Etrata.
So you play Etrata, then you hit them with it. They can't block it. Deals 3 damage to the player. Then you just pick one of their creatures and get rid of it. But then you have to shuffle Etrata back into your deck, which means you have to draw it again. But if you ever get 3 of them out and hit them 3 times, you just win.
Okay, that
But-
sounds.
You're going to need 4 of them in your deck to do that, aren't you? Reliably. Or have a way
Yeah.
to search.
Yeah, that's pretty hard. Do they all have to attack on the same turn to...
Oh no, you can only have one legendary creature with the same name out, so you're just gonna have to like keep drawing them.
But 3 attacks is a win.
Yeah. We have a Dominara pack as well from our draft.
That's crazy. Maybe
Shall I? The voice
No,
of plenty.
we're pretty much coming to end of video time, but I don't know. What do you maybe want to do another starter deck battle?
Yeah. All right.
I'd quite happily cozy down and watch that.
Okay.
For
Should we
things up.
should we just do? Should we? What? Are there any
Do your
other?
your fire and black deck again, maybe?
Yeah. Do you want to see that? Do you? I tell you
Yeah,
what.
I was quite
I quite want to try show you the blue green deck. Blue.
Oh, this is interesting. Still on this vampire lady. Jay
Yeah.
is saying that you can have an artifact that copies creatures, but also de-legendarifies them.
Oh right, yeah. Oh, I don't know the name of that artifact, but I think I've seen it.
That is a super sneaky strategy.
Yeah, I really like it.
Oh, what have you got? A green water deck? Is this another starting deck?
Yeah, this is one of the is really good. As for starting decks, it's really good.
Sweet. Okay. What's the what are the tips and tricks of this one then?
So I'm just gonna throw this out there. It's not gonna be able to do a special ability, which is a bit annoying, but that's fine.
What is it? Hasn't got a kicker.
No, so basically what merfolk do is merfolk buff other merfolk.
Okay. Oh, why didn't you just wait a turn then? You could have taken 1/1 damage, right?
Yeah, but I didn't know I was gonna draw
Another
a
merfolk.
merfolk that would be cheap enough.
Hey, right.
Reveal a merfolk. Reveal that I have this merfolk. Draw a card. Let's not attack. So sleep. Sleep is one of my favourite cards for blue. It's just brilliant. So you play it at the beginning of your turn, right? You tap all of your opponent's creatures, right? Which means you can then just attack with everything you've got, completely free.
Yes,
And
I
then-
remember.
And then on their turn, they don't get to untap them.
Oh, wow. So you definitely want to counter that if you can. I remember growing up, there was a white card that did exactly the same thing.
Shall I just do that?
Do what?
No, let's not do that. That's fine. No attackers. We're gonna wait. I'm probably being too
Too passive.
passive for a merfolk deck. So yeah, merfolk basically.
Nah, Joe's explaining to me that merfolk make each other stronger. Which I always thought was a very foresty kind of thing. So come on, what's going through your mind?
What's going through my mind is I really need a goddamn forest.
Oh, have you only got...
I've only got one
Yeah.
forest and 2 islands. Yeah.
Tut tut. It's okay, all good things.
Yeah. So when I get my 4th land, I can play Herald of the Secret Stream. So creatures with +1/+1 counters on them can't be blocked. And then I can put a +1/+1 counter on 2 of my Merfolk and just peck him to death. Hey, there we go.
Is that the one you were waiting for?
I think so. That also means that we have enough land for sleep, should we decide to do that at some point.
Thank you. There'll surely be a turn where that's going to be useful.
No! Yeah, I probably should have been placing the counters first. That is probably correct. But I didn't know that card was in this deck. And I wasn't really paying that much attention. It is getting very late. It is midnight now.
He's got the witness.
Right, so what have we got? So we can do this. So what's he? He's got a 4/4.
Oh no, no Merfolk got a bonus. Oh, that's something else entirely. Never mind.
So, do I just use sleep next turn? Oh god, what is this?
What does the Hieromancer's Cage actually do then?
So, when it enters the battlefield, they pick a non-land permanent. So any enchantment, creature, artifact that I control, and then exile it. But if you have a way to destroy the cage, you get it back. Right, shall I +1/+1 counter some stuff on his turn?
Yes. I don't know. This is like feels very tense without being tense.
Let's do that. Woodland Stream. So now, do I just sleep and swing? So what's that? 3, 6, 8.
You'll certainly give him a scare.
We're just gonna do it.
Well, you've got an yeah. So yeah, I suppose.
It might be enough. Damn, and then that happens.
What
He's created 2 1/1s, so
and you've got another boom that you can use.
I do, yes.
So shouldn't that make the difference then?
Yes. So we need to buff that one and that one.
And that's it, right?
Oh, those creatures had lifelink.
So he gets 2 health.
Whoops.
You didn't quite do enough damage anyway.
Whoops. Yeah, I know.
Okay. Yeah, he's very life linky.
Yeah. So this is just because I haven't played this deck much, so I'm not used to the card yet. I haven't played since the very first Ravnica expansion.
Shoom. That went straight over my head.
So the current expansion is like Return to Ravnica. It's the third time they've brought the guilds back, and each guild is like a 2-color combo.
Oh right.
So like some of the cards that we've been getting have all been like quite themed. I think I've just lost this because I'm an idiot.
Well, right. He's not going to attack with everyone because he can't kill you this turn. He needs to block you next turn, doesn't he?
But he's just dropped me to 4, and he has a 5/5 flying, and there's nothing I can do. So just
He did just gain a buttload of health for that as
yeah.
well.
Hey, a forest. I don't think I can do 11 damage. You can block 3. No, so I could do like 3.
So that's it, right?
Sorry, yeah.
Where's that flying thing? Is it on
It's
the
on
right?
it's on the far left.
Oh yeah.
So I've lost basically.
Little jerk. None of your guys have lifelink.
No. Yeah, so I played the very first Ravnica one, and I played Rakdos. This is the Return of Ravnica. I like it. I played Rakdos, which is black and red and extremely aggressive.
Right. Okay.
It had effects that made, like, if you had no cards in your hand, everything you had dealt double damage. Yeah, this didn't go well.
No, look at this. Oof. Look at all those creatures.
Yeah. But anyway, this what I was meant to be doing is showing off how good the Merfolk deck was, and got smashed a little bit. No blocks. Humiliating defeat.
Look at them punching away.
Ah. So what do you think then? Are you liking the old Magic the Gathering?
Yeah.
Is this the
not
kind of
enough
thing
to
you could
play it,
get?
probably.
No?
No. Not quite. I just haven't really got a head for it, but it's very pleasant to watch.
Yeah, I've been enjoying it. So I've got 8,000 gold. So at some point I want to do another draft. I might do that like on a Tuesday, or I think on Wednesday. On Wednesday, you're up for some Nimbatus. Should we go back to
Yes.
Nimbatus?
Yeah, I want to see what you've learned.
Yeah, I need to have another fiddle. So self-writing drones and like self-replicating
fun.
bombers and stuff.
Do you think the missions will vary much more?
I don't know actually. It would be interesting to see.
Or is it going to be more of the same? Because I think it's still an early game, isn't it? So
Yeah, it's still in early access, so it's
they'll
just
probably release loads of other stuff later.
yeah. Cool. Right. Well, I think I best get back to bed.
Yes, I'm probably the same because I gotta go to work.
I think my alarm's set for like 7 hours from now, so that's always a bit grim.
Gross.
Yeah. Ugh.
Okay.
And
well,
our one viewer, Jafada, thank you for joining us.
have a great one. We'll be back on Wednesday.
Yeah, we'll be back on Wednesday for some Nimbatus, and I might at some point stream another draft, depending on if anybody's around to have a chat while I do. I know that Josh said he would be up for having a game in a chat session as well, so...
Oh, sweet, okay. Oh, that would be good. There we are. Get that little fiend involved.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, okay,
Cool.
well I suppose that's a nice little natural end to the video. So
Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again soon.
Goodbye.